is up. Twitter alert sent. Discord sent. Sound is working. Bring chat up on my phone. Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. This is the last day of Twitch celebrating the Super Ultra Combo Week, where they were showcasing fighting games in the fighting game community and celebrating them. Maybe that will happen in the next hour or so for this game, but even if it doesn't, I'm just happy for everyone that did show up and support me, who came out to look at this game. And I guess that was the point of it all, just sharing the game that I love with anyone that shows up. Now, I've been trying to just practice and get better, back to as good as I used to be, especially with the gargoyle. Now, I used to be able to beat everybody, every master tournament, and well, it's been a long time. I've been out of practice. I don't think I'm going to be able to make the Gargoyle Master Tournament. So I'll just have some fun with some of the other robots that I haven't showcased yet. Yesterday was the Kronos. Day before, a little bit of Pyros. And before that, lots of Gargoyle. Crystal in my main. Alright, let's do the first run through of the day with the Jaguar. Let's give it those tiger stripes. Crystal, Stacy, and Gracie are the first opponents. Well, Crystal's me, Stacy and Gracie are the opponents. Now, Gracie is the very first character that you fight in the first tournament here, but that shouldn't mean you discount her. She has completely even stats all across the board, which means when she goes into an adrenaline rush, she has maximum everything. And I guess that would make her potentially the most powerful combatant. Any fans of the original game, the Jaguar was the starter bot you all started with. It was very basic, fundamental. It had a few special moves, the Jaguar Leap, just a forward dash. And this also has an aerial dash. It had a projectile, the blue laser beam, the concussion cannon. New to the game is the particle cannon. It can actually bounce and bank off of walls. Jaguar can also do a new side dash. about every move can be enhanced. Down up punch is the concussion cannon. Down up both punches is the enhanced concussion cannon. And you know, I don't know why this game was criticized for its controls, because a lot of the controls are the same. You don't need to remember complex quarter, circle, triple punch. It's just down up punch. And that's usually the projectile for just about every character. Or forward punch. Or down up kick. There's a lot of overlap. So learning one robot and another, it's not that hard. That's the enhanced Jaguar leap, that canned 10-hit combo. Oh yeah, one of the other special moves of the Jaguar from the original game was the overhead throw, just like that. Now, the entire week I haven't mentioned it, but there's a lot of movement options. Like pressing side jump, you jump to the side. Well, direction jump. And if you press a direction in the middle of that jump, you can turn midair. Side jump, turn right. Side jump, turn right. Side jump, turn. I've been messing around too much. I haven't been focusing on Dr. Lithius. In the original game, if you beat a secret challenger, there was a chance in career mode you would get an upgraded part, like the concussion cannon would shoot out 2 beams at a time, or 3 beams at a time. So I guess that's like the enhanced concussion cannon. That turn jump also works forward, back. You do a quick 360 turn while jumping and evading and getting out of the way. This position could mean everything. Looks like the acid got him. It would have gotten me like 2 seconds later. Now, to block, all you need to do is not press anything. Ooh, a gargoyle. So, see, I was moving forward there and did not block. Don't press anything, or backwards. Backwards is also an acceptable block. Of course, that only works for blows that you receive directly head-on. If you do a quick side evade and dash, you can bypass their block. Sometimes. Well, that should have destroyed me. I was trying to do the exact same thing to him. Velocity, the orange Jaguar. He's also going to be the Jaguar Master whenever you play the Jaguar Master tournament.
You have lost the lead. Incredible.
Shouldn't try to outjump a Jaguar. Whoever does the Jaguar leap second usually gets priority.
Incredible. Good.
The reason one might use the particle cannon over the concussion cannon is that the particle cannon is just faster and can bank off of walls.
You have taken the lead.
Alright, Brick and I are 1-1. So long as he doesn't win.
Incredible. Incredible. Good.
Now, I think one of the reasons that there's never really a fair fight is that the creators wanted to showcase just everything that you could do in the editor or the mod tools that were supposed to have come out.
Incredible.
Like starting at half health, constant life drain, just spawning explosive robots, constant nukes, heavy damage.
Good. Good.
Alright, destroyed Spike. That should lead to the secret level.
Incredible. Good. Good.
Oh no. Sato could win this round.
You have lost. the lead.
That just came down to the very last hit. Unusual, but not unexpected whenever you're fighting a force. There goes Spike. We'll unlock the bonus level. Raspy-Doo, Songbirder, Hungry oh my, oh my, I've been raided. Well, good morning, everyone. Renaissance, hello. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Dark Side Mystic, hello. I can't actually pause the game, so it's tough to read chat. This is one of my favorite games of all time. One Must Fall Battlegrounds, a sequel to the DOS fighting game One Must Fall 2097. And I love it mostly for its dynamic ability to be infinitely replayable, because you can have any number of combinations of fighter and robot and arena. It's really difficult to play the same game twice. Very different from the original One Must Fall. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of familiar elements, though. Just some of the robots are back, the arenas are back. Just they've added a whole new dimension. It's really unlike any other fighting game ever made. It's not just two guys going at it. Like on a two-dimensional axis, you can have 3 guys going at it. You could have 2 teams of people going. Could be ridiculously one-sided, like 1 on 12. This is the upgraded Blade Pit arena from the first game. And I'm in an upgraded Jaguar, the basic starter bot from the game.
You have lost the lead.
Quick bite to eat the back, Shirley. Alright, thank you. Any relationship to the one that powers Die by the Sword? Probably not. The story is, the developers, Diversions Entertainment, they published the game under Epic Mega Games, the guys who would later go on to make Unreal, and when Diversions wanted to make a sequel, they got no real support from Epic. Epic decided to put all of their resources behind this new Unreal Engine thing they were making, which it worked out pretty well for them. But Diversions had to go it alone and write their own engine. Find a whole new publisher. Unfortunately, the publisher wanted the game out a little bit before it was ready. So the game caught some criticism for that. But it was patched. This was about a year or 2 before digital distribution really hit the mainstream. So getting the patch was tricky. People probably never even knew there were patches. Well, I strongly encourage you to get it. I mean, I love it. I wish I knew I was getting raided. I would have picked a robot that I was actually good with. But this is definitely the Jaguar, if you remember it. Jaguar Leap. Concussion Cannon. Overhead Throw, if I can pull it off. It's hard to do anything overhead when you're fighting a force. That wizardy looking one that's gliding along the arena, that's a new robot for this game. Manipulates gravity. Fond memories of browsing File Planet for the latest patches, yep. If only the game was delayed a little bit longer. If only it came out when digital distribution was an option, or Steam Greenlight, or self-publishing, then I think the story would be very different. There's a crowd mechanic at play. If you're not putting on a good enough show, then you can get zapped from orbit by a laser. Or if you're doing very well, then you can get a boost from the crowd, an adrenaline rush, and all your stats double. And And you can see who I'm fighting in the bottom right corner when I'm actually fighting. And my pilot is in the bottom left. I'm playing as Crystal, one of the characters from the first game.
You have lost.
Now, besides strength and agility and endurance, there's a new stat called Focus, which determines how fast your super bar meter gets filled. Kind of like one of the later Street Fighters. That's what allows you to do the concussion cannon and then the enhanced concussion cannon. Do the concussion cannon as much as you want, but the super concussion cannon can only be dished out so far. And that big blue guy is the Warlord, the natural evolution of the Nova from the first game. And the red one is a Kronos, an upgraded model from the first game. Still loves to teleport around and freeze time. There's the overhead throw. What I noticed in your overlay behind the game is the ASCII face. Yep. Yeah, if I got rid of the game, you'd see a whole bunch of different little 8-bit icons. One of the new tricks of the Jaguar is the particle cannon. It's not as damaging as a concussion cannon, but it's faster and can bounce off walls. Narrowly dodged the spikes there. And destroyed Spike. Now, once you were done with your opponent in the first game, you could... Not really a fatality, because they're just robots. You could scrap them with an extra move, and then another move after that, you could destroy them. And you get to destroy them here just by finishing them off with some sort of enhanced special. Alright, final round of the North American Open. The North American Open was the starter tournament from the first game. It was what you could play in the shareware version, and at the end was Raven, piloting a Pyros. Crystal has astounded everyone. In his first tournament, that needs to be fixed. She has risen above some truly gifted fighters and hardened veterans. Crystal has earned the right to enter Neo Vegas and face Raven. And he's in the upgraded Pyros. could definitely see the relation to Oni, or the resemblance to Oni. They should make a sequel to this. I'd just be happy if they re-released it and were able to show it to more people. Now, Raven is the boss of the tournament, so he's cheating. My ancestors' power shields me. You strike as wind against rock. You must focus if you hope to defeat me. And that's the key. You need to finish him off with an enhanced special. It really should be. I mean, I'm sure if this game got another chance, it could find the audience that it deserved. There were promises of mod tools to be released when the game came out, but it didn't sell well, so they couldn't support it. And this is the game that actually got me interested in 3D modeling. Just in preparation for the mod tools, I started to learn how to 3D model, because I wanted to make like my own mods for this game, my own robots. I wanted to make a Gundam fighting game, or a Mega Man fighting game, or a Turtles fighting game in this style. Crystal has astounded everyone. Defeating Raven is a difficult task on any day. To do it during Northam is unprecedented. Winning Northam is every first season pilot's dream come true. No rookie pilot has won this event in years. And to show off some of the mod tools, or what they were going to do, they have unlockable tournaments. Like, since I just beat Raven in North American Open, it would have unlocked Raven's Redemption, where you play as Raven in his own personal tournament, trying to get his trophy back. In fact, well, yeah, let's do that. Gets rid of chip damage. And this is the crowd response. Do you want them very rowdy? Do you want a lot of adrenaline rushes and orbital laser beams? Maximum speed. I'm going to be Raven. I'm going to do it in the Pyros. Here's all the robots for the game. Kronos. It has that giant hole in its chest fixed. The Gargoyle, my favorite. I'm best with the Pyros, but my favorite is the Gargoyle. And they aren't here, but yes, he does have wings. Oh yeah, that's I didn't want to jump into the game immediately, so I just want to listen to the theme song a little bit more. The Katana got a huge makeover. It doesn't have this hulking upper torso anymore. Now it's much more nimble. The Warlord is that updated Nova. And the Warlord is a really neat character. You see, it doesn't have any hands in here because the hands can morph. You control left and right hands individually, and left and right legs individually. There's not just a weak, medium, fierce kick. And you can change the hands into a mace, or a claw, or a grenade launcher, or a missile launcher. Left claw, right missile launcher, left grenade, right mace, just any combination you like. The Mantis is a new one. This is a summoner. It releases a whole bunch of little flying or crawling insect drones. And it's also very nimble, just second only to the katana. And the force, not my favorite. I'm not good with it. There were a lot of good players back in the day who could create a gravity well in each hand and then throw it like a power-up and jump into the gravity well and time it just right so that it disappears while they're midair and then throw the other one. They could fly across the arena. But I was never able to master that. But if this is Raven's tournament, Raven's Redemption, I gotta be in the Pyros, because that's his signature character. In an interesting turn of events, the first opponent to accept Raven's challenge is his own daughter. This is 20 years after the original game. Anaba. Although this is not the prestigious fight Raven hoped for, he cannot turn down this challenge. He promises to hold nothing back. I have a small problem with the resolution. Like, it's cutting off everyone's heads. I need to lower it a little bit. There's the gargoyle with its wings. If you defeat me, I will retire. Oh, not off to a good start. Crowd didn't like how defensive she was being. She loves the air dodge. I mean, gargoyle. I don't think I've ever fought someone that dodgy. Oh, this is a 3, not just 2. Hydraulic power is off the charts. Heavy hits will knock opponents back substantially. And like a game of Yu-Gi-Oh!, you're not really playing if you're not cheating. So it's kind of hard to find an actual even fight where there's some modifier not in play. Because this is 3-on-1, they've given me the bonus of heavy hits knocking people around. Of course, now that changes everything. Now everybody flies different distances when I hit them. So I can't do the same combo I'm used to doing. And that's something that sets us apart from a whole lot of other fighting games. You can't just memorize a combo or memorize 30 buttons and expect to win. Because the combo might not work depending on like the elevation, whether or not you're up against the wall. Is your pilot fast enough? This yellow gargoyle pilot. Once I beat this tournament, I actually unlock his tournament. And these personal tournaments give some of the new guys a little more character. One of the reasons I love the Pyro so much is that it's very good at taking on multiple opponents simultaneously. I love the Gargoyle, but just has a little more trouble doing that. This is the Desert Arena, returning from One Must Fall 2097. The arena where fighter jets would come up and just strafe you with guns. Now it's a pickup. Pick up this holographic jet. And use it. Now some jets will come down and strafe these guys. Or whoever's standing in the way. Good luck. a Naba put up more of a challenge than these three together. I am playing on veteran difficulty, right?
You have
Okay, final round. Raven Discharge. Oh, yeah. There was the newscaster that reported after your fight in every fight in One Must Fall 2097. That's replaced by a blurb in the top right. Raven dished out an outstanding 1,723% more damage than his feeble enemies. What an amazing match. Raven tramples 3 of Iron Fist's best, but Raven still seems unsatisfied. Raven finally gets his wish. Abraham, from the first game. He designed some of these robots, and he had the most endurance out of any playable character. Is truly an exceptional opponent. There's plenty of respect and tension between these veterans of the sport. This is the most anticipated match in months, so let's get started. So you've come to fight your bear. You think I can put your demons to rest? You're one of the great fighters. I must prove myself against you. You will not find peace by searching for conflict. A man is not measured by the wars he wins. A warrior is. Enough talk. There we go. That's what I was unable to do to Nabinetta because she was just air dodging the whole time. And I was too powerful against those 3 guys. They wouldn't stay in place and allow me to hit them. Now, if I time it right, I can counter an attack. Just like that. A little spark and a shink of metal on metal.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
So if somebody's just spamming attacks over and over, trying to wear down your stun bar or block bar, you can counter and push through.
Nice.
Of course, that only works if you block. You can't do it in the middle of getting hit. We're not quite done here, Raven. If you're going to deserve respect from beating me, you'll have to earn it. Now I hold nothing back. And the AI can change in the middle of a fight. Like in the very first round of Northam Open, you fight 2 people who will just fight. They'll be happy to fight. But if you win the first round, then they both go after you. Oh, I wanted to finish him off with that.
You have won.
Raven's Redemption. No one was more surprised to see Raven enter the ranking tournament many have come to call Abraham class than Abraham himself. Raven was impressive, dealing almost twice the damage he took. Old rivalry or not, Raven has earned his way back in the rank standings in time to shoot for the World Open. Many fighters are going to be disappointed to hear that news. Yeah, the World Open is back. Along with many, many fighters from the first game. Well, I don't know how I can follow up that. I'd like to thank everybody that got to take a look at this game. Thank you, Hungry, for bringing the audience over here. This is what I was hoping for all week. I was hoping, like, maybe to be on Twitch's front page, and then get to share this game with a large audience. And you did that. You helped me do that. So thank you very much. You made the entire week worthwhile. And if anybody's still around, if they wanted to see something else, I'm willing to keep going. I could try out another robot, show it off. Why I like the gargoyle so much. I'll be right back. Just going to take a quick break, and then I'll try another tournament. Show off the gargoyle. What I've been practicing all week. Alright, back. And let's try Reese's special tournament. Yeah, veteran difficulty. Gargoyle. Now it's still showing me as crystals colors. See, this ranking tournament is set up for the purposes of establishing standardized rank order for elimination from future events. Another ranking tournament is underway, and this match finds a dire situation for Ice. Ice was a character from the first game. She was a secret fighter, one of the toughest. Facing Reese and Sergeant Sam, two of Iron Fist's best pilots. Oh, he's Sergeant Sam's in a gargoyle too. She's still up? Ow. Oh, this is a point match. Okay. Not a one and done match. So it's your job to rack up combos and points. Just cause the most havoc that you can. Alright, 30 seconds left in the match. After the match, you get awarded bonus points for most damage, highest combo, least damage received. And if you win that title twice in a row, the points double. Reese leads. Highest hit combo, 100 points. Highest damage combo, 100 points. Highest damage inflicted, 100 points. Least damage received, 100 points. So I just jumped ahead by 400 or 500 points in a 3,000 match, 3,000 point match. Ice hit me and I fell under the spikes. be 3,000. Didn't even need a round 3. Amazing. Reese dished out an outstanding 505% more damage. It'll say 2 times, 3 times, but anything over 300, they'll just give you a number. With both divas down for the count, Reese is moving on to the next match. All of Iron Fist's circle of champion pilots, including General Brander, he's kind of like the new Major Kresak, are packed into one arena for a ranking showdown. Reese, Backfire, and Sergeant Sam are going to be giving it all they have to take down the General. Ooh, another gargoyle pilot. And General Brander was Reese's former boss. He wants Reese to throw a fight. Reese isn't down for that. I saw this coming, kid. I loaded you a little something special. So since they're all going to take on me, I've got the enhanced damage perk. At least I think.
Nice. You have taken the lead.
I hate force, especially as a gargoyle. I mean, the gargoyle is all about dominating the air, and the force is all about anti-air. I need to get out of this corner. You know, as much as I love the Pyros and the ability to take on multiple opponents at once, it's kind of a wonder I don't like the Force as much, because that's its strengths as well. Reese leads. Highest hit combo. Brander earned the highest damage combo. Iron highest damage inflicted. Sergeant Sam received the least damage. good way to earn that highest damage combo is to save your enhanced special moves for when you have an adrenaline rush. Oh, black hole. That's the force at work. Every enhanced special move takes 1 bar, except the black hole. The black hole is the only one that takes 2. And it requires a lot of setup just to make it happen. Like, you've seen me throw projectiles, throw fireballs, throw windfalls, shoot lasers. But the Chronos and the Force, they conjure a projectile on their hand and make it a throwable weapon, so they can save it for later. And the Force needs to create a small gravity well on the left hand, small gravity well on the right hand, and then have 2 bars of energy, and then fire off a special.
You have won.
Yeah, Reese is impressive, dealing almost twice the damage he took. Yeah, no actual number there. Moving up through the ranks, Reese will want to take care against Maelstrom, considered a very subdued but deadly opponent. Another encrypted transmission. Reese, can you hear me? Respond, please. Control. Reese has lost communications. Advise. The fight goes on. General Brander, secure channel open. This is your last chance, Reese. I need you to lose this tournament so that we can have an optimal placement in the championship. He wants me to throw another fight.
Lost the lead. You have taken the lead.
This is an upgraded fire pit arena. In the original game, you could hit a little floating holographic ball, send a fireball shooting up from under your opponent. Here, laser trip mines. Cross the laser and you summon a giant fireball.
Incredible.
I think that was only possible just because I had them up against the wall. We should probably get out of the lasers. No, I was just thinking about whoever said there's some Oni vibes into this. I see the resemblance, but Oni was a lot harder to learn how to control. I never quite mastered Oni's controls. Well, I did not throw the match like General Brander wanted. Reese is no longer bound to the Iron Fist freedom. No longer bound to the Iron Fist. Freedom is sweet but lonely. A soldier with no war to win, he begins wandering the system fighting for profit. I just love playing as the Gargoyle. Something about the control just seems so intuitive. It just clicks. I think that's it for me. I'm gonna see if I can find someone to raid. Pass on what Hungry passed on to me. Who all is on right now? You can all listen to the main theme for a little while. Alright, how about Quebs? He's playing Breath of Fire 2. Thanks again for everyone who joined. I hope this inspired you to give the game a look for yourself. Maybe buy a copy off of eBay. Because the reviews were very bad. The reviews were unfair. Just 5 seconds of watching, you could see that these words are forever burned into my memory. The robots move with all the agility of C-3PO. And everyone believed it without ever seeing it. So please, get a copy for yourself. If you were a fan of the old game, then you deserve to try out the new one. Take a look at my VODs or my YouTube channel. I've been playing a lot more of this if you want to see more. Or get a copy, and I'd be happy to play with you, or against you, because there are team battles. You can have 1-on-1, 1-on-2, 2-on-12. Thanks again for everyone who saw this, who everyone came by, who stayed. Thank you, this made the entire week worth it. I was hoping to get featured on Twitch's front page for Fighting Game Week, Super Ultra Combo Week, just to share the game with people, and you guys made the dream come true. Thank you. I've been waiting since 2003 to do something exactly like this, so thank you all.